right, this is Ace with RockRevolt Magazine. I'm here with Connor of All Hail the Yeti. How you doing, man?
I'm excellent, man.
Yeah, welcome back to Kansas City.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yeah, nice to talk to you again. We talked a couple months as you guys were preparing to release your latest album, Screams from a Black Wilderness.
Yep.
How's that going?
It's been good, man.
Yeah.
It's been good. This is our first tour on this record, so we're excited. You know, we've worked our asses off for 2 years and a year straight since we started recording the record, writing the record. So we're excited.
Yeah, had good feedback out there, and
yeah, the shows have been good. I mean, we're doing just a small bar club run,
right.
just to get out, and it's been good. I can't complain at all.
Right on. How deep are you in the tour? Are you right now?
This is show number 8.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and you guys are out to the end of this month. I think it was the 26th. Yeah, 26th.
Yeah, 26th in Salt Lake City is the last show.
Right, so you were working your way back around home.
Yep.
Getting that Cali weather.
Decent short drive home. Yeah.
Yeah, right on. Last time I talked to you, you were having some fun with some friends, having a good time in Cali. We talked about some Kansas City barbecue, man. Did you get a chance to get any barbecue while you're here yet?
We had actually a friend brought us a bunch of stuff, some pulled pork and stuff, and some corn, but I want to hit up we talked about
the Oklahoma Joe's.
Oklahoma Joe's, yeah.
Absolutely.
It was 4 years ago. In November, we were through here. We played the Riot Room, and some friends took us there in the morning, and it was unbelievable.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, the album, like I said, it's kind of a concept album, a horror concept album, if you like to call it. Explain that a little bit in your words, since this is your album. Put that to life.
Originally it wasn't something that we intended to do.
Right.
It just kind of happened as the songs started to get written. I've always been a fan of telling stories through the lyrics and through the music rather than talking about my personal life. So I want people to be interested in stuff other than my breakup or how horrible my childhood was. Not that it was, but just that kind of stuff. It just doesn't. For me, I just don't want to tell it, and other people do, and that's fine. But it's always been paint a picture with music and lyrics. And it just, as we got into the songs, we wrote Before the Flames, and as the song started getting closer to being finished musically, I just kind of thought to myself, man, this would go really well with After the Great Fire from the first record. Right. So we decided to make that into the prequel and then Daughter of the Morning Star was a prequel to that, so kind of like a Star Wars.
There you go.
3 songs that were released in opposite order. So that's kind of where the concept thing started, and then we have a song that's like the sequel to The Art of Mourning, and it's fun.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So it's basically you're writing books with music.
Exactly.
And you're trying to tell the story. Yeah.
Almost like if you sat around a campfire and told these songs as stories, it would scare you the same way.
Right. And that's a great concept. It's a great way to look at it. You guys are, putting illustration through music.
Exactly. I grew up mostly around the campfire and doing that kind of stuff in the mountains, and it was always that time of night when you wanted to be scared. You wanted something to happen or hear something in the woods or someone tell a story and scare the shit out of you. And so that's kind of carried on through our music, and I feel like it's that's part of what we want to do is scare people, but not to the point like we're scary people, but like just the imagery and the atmosphere of the music and our live show and stuff is kind of what we were aiming for.
Right, you're forcing people to use their imagination,
exactly,
which is awesome.
Exactly, there's a lot of it too. Like at first, people think with their eyes first. They listen with their eyes first. So if if you can set the mood somehow with visuals, that's great. And then then their ears kick in, and then they think about what's going on, and you kind of just like, oh, okay, I can kind of get lost in this record.
Right.
Yeah. It's meant to be listened to from start to finish, not
piece by piece, on random or whatever you need to do.
You can do whatever you want.
It's like a book. Like exactly, it is a book from cover to cover. Yeah.
Each song is a new chapter, and that's why we do the artwork like we do in the booklet. Instead of putting the lyrics in for each song, we do a picture for each.
Wow.
For each song.
That's
the picture
awesome.
Kind of describes the song. It's almost like painting a picture with
And lyrical content is pretty much dead music today.
Yeah.
So to have bands like you that are doing that, making people use their imagination with the lyrics, that's great. Kids today, it's songs with 7 words that 15 people are credited with writing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage. What do you think about that?
Good on them for being able to do that and get paid. It's not for me, and I don't want to say anything that's going to make me sound like an asshole, but
True.
I think it's, honestly, I think it's ridiculous.
Right.
You know, I mean, but they figured it out, and it's, you know, I think it's more the listener and the people that are buying that music are the ones that are idiots. You know,
that is correct.
The person that's making it and selling it, you know, they're smart. They figured out a way to capitalize on something and make a lot of money. And in those genres of music, that's all it is. It's about money.
It is.
You know, and that's the beauty about heavy metal music and rock and roll.
A little sound check behind us. It's all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's, like I said, that's the beauty about heavy music and rock and roll is it's different, you know, like we love it. We love it because we love it, not because we're going to make money. I mean, if anybody gets into this gig for money, they got a rude awakening coming.
Right.
Because it's not what it's about. And
No.
it's a way of life, not a job, you know.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. So, you're 8 shows in. How's the road going, man? Any shenanigans? You guys fucking around with each other?
We do, we do. The Final Drive, the guys are really cool. We played a show with them about 3 years ago in somewhere in Illinois. It was like an off date for us on the Hollywood and Dead tour, and they just happened to be piggybacked onto the show as well. And we met them, and I watched them. I was like, man, I really dig these guys. So when it came time to do this, we kept in contact. They played in Hollywood a few months back, and so I talked with Jordan and let's take these guys out, and it's been great, man. They're really cool. We get along really good. We're partying together every night. You know, it's like we've been on some tours where it's the opening bands or whatever. It's just off this way. You just see them at the venue, and that's it. I mean, we're stopping at truck stops together. We're partying together, and it's been great, man. It's been really fun, and it's just going to get better. We got quite a few more shows left.
Yeah. Who's pulled the worst shit on each other yet so far?
I mean, there hasn't really been too much of that.
Yeah.
You know, that's a weird thing. You know, you see a lot of those antics going on and on bigger tours because there's more time. You know, there's less driving, and all this stuff is ours, and we spend a lot of our own money on everything and stuff like that. But yeah, we fuck with each other a little bit. Corinne, the merch girl, and I, when she's not looking, I'll knock over a bunch of her stuff or switch her signs around or just messing.
Trying to keep it cool. Trying to keep it non-costly.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. Well, if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing, man? What do you think you'd be doing as a career if you weren't out here?
I'm a tattoo artist. I own a tattoo. I own a tattoo studio in Hollywood. So,
did you bring your stuff with you?
I didn't this time.
I was gonna say. I mean, I've got some space, a little bit of opportunity.
I usually do on the bigger tours just because there's more time.
Right on.
We usually have crew with us, so I can take the time to tattoo rather than doing what I'm doing, setting up and doing all this stuff. But that's what I do. I've been doing that for 17 years. I've been
Really?
So that's what I do.
Yeah. How did you get started into that?
Just a friend of mine was doing the homemade tattoos, with a boombox motor and a spoon and
the guitar wire.
Yeah, well, we use needles. We actually use sewing needles or whatever.
Yeah. But, not too ghetto.
No, I mean it was pretty bad.
I've got one of those on my back.
Yeah,
man.
beer caps to hold the ink.
Right.
It wasn't good, but I did that for a while, and I really kind of fell in love with it, and my parents helped me, put me through an apprenticeship. And,
nice. A lot of support then.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Since then, it's what I've always done, and it goes pretty good with music and hand in hand.
So then I take it you are responsible for a lot of the art on your album cover?
Not really.
Oh.
The album cover, no.
Yeah,
all of our merch, all of our album artwork, everything, All Hail the Yeti is done by my brother.
Oh, really?
My brother's a graphic designer.
Really?
His name's Liam Garritty, and he's always been, for me, that's kind of, he's been my mentor for art.
Awesome.
He's the one that got me into music and art and stuff like that too. So he's a phenomenal artist, and he's a graphic designer too. So
that's great.
I just kind of be like, this is what I want, and explain it to him, and he just comes up. And this record, he just completely nailed it. Every song, I'm like, this song's called Plague Dance. It's about this, and he just came back and anyway, there's barely any changes. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, keep it in the family.
That's awesome. Well, man, let everybody know how to get a hold of you guys, how to get the music. We'll get you out of here, let you finish getting sound checked, and enjoy your night.
Just Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, All Hail the Yeti. You can just type it in Google, you'll find it. It's pretty simple. Facebook.com, official All Hail the Yeti. Instagram is at All Hail the Yeti.
Right on.
I mean, there isn't anybody else called All Hail the Yeti.
Clean and easy. I like it.
That's why we. That was one of the reasons why we changed the name from Yeti to All Hail the Yeti.
Right on.
Just makes it a little bit more interesting.
People are looking up coolers and shit.
Exactly.
There you go.
Well, the coolers came out after, I think. Yeah.
They copied you.
Yeah, I tried to hit them up about an endorsement and stuff, and they're like, yeah, okay, we'll help you out. And they sent me like a price list of the discount. It was like $10
on a $300 cooler.
I mean, some of them are $1,000.
I know.
I'm like, I don't know if you read the email. I'm like, we're in a touring RockRevolt band. Like,
right.
We don't have any money for that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, right on, man. We'll get out of here. Go do your thing tonight. We're looking forward to the show.
All right.
Nice to finally meet you, man.
Yeah,
So,
thank you, man.
absolutely. All right.
Cheers.
Cool.